Welcome to the Fatherhood Fitness Podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Pluff. Each week, we will cover various topics that dads struggle with in their fitness journey. I'll give you actionable steps that you can apply right away, not only to take back control of your own health, but so you're able to be a better example for your kids too.
I had someone tell me once that if you try and help everyone, you're going to help no one. And that applies to business, it applies to marketing, and I believe it was a fitness coach who told me. I can't pinpoint who told me that exactly, but the more I think about that, the more I kind of contemplate that, I find that to be extremely true. Whether that be, this podcast, whether that be my coaching program, whether that be, just advice in general. If you try and help every single person, there's going to be somebody where it doesn't resonate with. And, this podcast is called the Fatherhood Fitness Podcast. So if you're not a dad, if you don't have kids, you're not in the arena, then this probably won't resonate with you, right? If this was called, Mother's Day Out or something, I would expect moms to listen to it, right? If this was about, dog training, it had something to do with dogs, then I would expect you to want to listen if you had a dog. But if you didn't, then obviously it wouldn't resonate with you. And obviously with the Father Fitness Podcast, I work with dads. I've worked specifically with dads since I went online with my coaching in 2018, 2019. And, if you've been a long-time listener of the show, then I'm going to guess you're either a dad or you're married to a dad or a dad, and this has been of value to you. But I was listening to an audiobook yesterday or earlier today, and it said something about how if you don't see that there's a problem, if you don't understand that there is something that needs to be changed, then this isn't for you. I'm not interested in trying to help you understand that there's a problem. I'm not interested in trying to help you or trying to change your mind. And that's kind of the point where I'm at right now. Obviously, I want to help everybody if I can, right? I want to help the people that I can. But my mission here is I want to make fitness as simple as possible for busy dads. I want to help you lose weight. I want to help you get stronger. I want to help you have more energy so that you can be the best dad that you can be. Because when you are a great dad, it affects your spouse, it affects your kids, it affects your entire family, it affects how you are at work, it affects your leadership, it affects how you show up, in social situations, it affects every single thing that you do. And if you don't think it's important to take care of your health, then this podcast isn't for you. And so I'm not going to try and convince you to, be better for your family. This podcast, my coaching program, my business is for the dads who understand they need to be better. They just aren't sure how to get there. And so you can't help everybody, right? It's not worth convincing, right? If you, with your own family, there are certain things that you're going to do. There are certain norms, there are certain traditions that you're going to do, and not everybody is going to understand, and that's okay. We have 8 billion people in the world. Not everybody is going to agree with what you do, but the people you spend your time with, the people you hang out with, the people you invest in are going to be the people who have a similar life view as you do. And so if you're listening to this show, my assumption is that you want to be a better dad. You want to be the best dad that you can be. And right now, maybe you feel like you're falling short of that. There's nothing wrong with you, right? You just haven't found a plan. You haven't found the solution to get you to where you want to be. Maybe you would like to lose a few pounds. Maybe you'd like to figure out, how you can figure out how to make fitness work for you. Maybe you're exhausted as soon as you get home every single day. And if that's you, I'd love to help you. I know I've said a million times on the show that I'm not the coach for everybody, and that's okay. But I guarantee you, I can help you find that coach, right? If we have a talk, if we get on a call and you realize like, hey, I know this is an issue, I know this is a problem, but something about this doesn't feel right, that's okay. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I think a lot of times people are afraid to kind of put themselves out there on quote unquote sales calls because they feel like they're going to be sold something. And I promise you, if you ever get on a call with me, I am never going to sell you something, and I'm not even going to offer you something I don't think could be of benefit to you. If you ever get on a call with me, I promise you're going to leave with tons of value because one, if I think I can help you, I'm going to tell you I can help you. If I think I can't help you, I'm going to tell you that. If I think I know what could help you or another coach that could help you, I'm going to recommend you to them. And if I also think, hey, you've got a good thing going on your own, but I've got some resources that I think could help, point you in the right direction, I'm going to send that over to you for free as well. And so I really do, I want to help dads. I want to help you get in the best shape of your life. I want to help you be stronger. I want to help you have more energy for your family. And sometimes that means offering you an opportunity to work with me. Sometimes that means, connecting you with another coach. And other times that means just sending you a free PDF that's going to help point you in the right direction. But all of that starts with awareness. If you know there's an issue, if you know there's a problem, if you know something's wrong, then we can work with that and I can help point you in the right direction. But if you don't think you need to change, if you don't think your health is important, then I honestly, I probably can't help you because your health is the foundation of being a great dad. If you don't have your health, then nothing else really matters. If you're not there for your family, if you can't show up for them, then nothing else really matters because your job as a dad is to show up every single day as the best version of yourself. And that starts with taking care of yourself.
That concludes this episode of the Fatherhood Fitness Podcast. Thank you for those of you who took time out of your busy schedules to listen. If you have any questions or comments or an idea for a topic for a future episode, please feel free to reach out and I'd love to hear from you.